In this video, I'm going to talk about how to remain natural in the digital age. So I think a lot of us who really do not want to buy into this whole new digital world, and as it looks like it's going towards that way more and more, while also there are a lot of spiritual communities emerging. There are a lot of people who stick to the natural way, and I feel like sometimes this causes a duality in our minds. Should I go this way, buy into the digital world? No, the essence of human beings is being destroyed. I want to remain natural. So this duality in our mind is something I want to address in this video, and to unpack it a bit more is, first, you're like, if I resist this digital age when everything is in my phone, if I do not have a smartphone, what do I do? Like, these days you literally have everything on your phone. Wallet, camera, contacts with everyone. So this digital, which I'm recording with now, I don't have it in my hands. This digital device somewhat covers a lot of your identity, a lot of things that you hold dear to. Your memories is stored in it, your work is stored in it. It could be your laptop or your phone, your wallet. So I mean, I don't want to put fear in anyone's head, but if the access to all this is not entirely yours, it could build up a resistance towards living in a digital world. On the other hand, on the bright side, there is so much amazing opportunities and ease and comfort that it brings to us. For example, you could just order food with two taps and the food is right next to your door. You could just travel the world with just few clicks, and there are many advantages to it, and also many disadvantages to it. And I think what I'm going to offer here is not to just talk about a problem that everyone or many people are already aware of. I think the solution is to find a way to adapt to the digital age while remaining natural, or doing things, adopting habits that keep us a human that wants to grow, that wants to evolve spiritually, financially, health, and in every way. So to me, it's not determined. It seems that currently the best way is to make the digital world and remaining a human one. And I think each of us has this responsibility to discipline ourselves to be able to adopt being natural in a digital age. And that's the whole point of this video. So my suggestions or recommendations are just, as I said, suggestions and recommendations. They're not dictations. They're not in any way an advice. These are suggestions based on my experience and my knowledge and understanding of human behavior. So, to keep it simple, the answer in one word: balance. Tranquilla. So, how do we balance? This is really based on your schedule, based on your life, based on your timetable. So maybe you should see how many hours in the work and how many hours during a week or a month do you need to be on your phone? Do you need to be on your phone? Do you need to be on your laptop? Yes, it's understandable that in the digital age you would need a certain amount of time probably a lot of time on your phone and on your laptop. So this will already make you live in a digital age, in the digital world. But there is a way to remain natural, and that is, as I asked before, how many hours, how many minutes, how many seconds, how many moments do you really need to be on your device to ensure that your bills are covered, you can put food on the table, and live a life which enhances your human experience? Why is this so important? Because if you only worry about that, then when it comes to enjoying or bearing the fruit of the seeds you've planted, you're not healthy enough to enjoy them. That's why it is so important to remain natural. So, why did I say all that? How many hours do you really need? You can comment below if you caught it already. If you didn't, the answer is it's so important to know how many hours you need to be on your device, so you can discipline the hours you don't need to be on your device. And on those hours, you should be ruthless with the discipline. Phone off, away. Laptop away. Everything that could associate your brain with something that makes you worry about the future should be away. Or if it's next to you, you must be able to manage yourself so you don't get pulled towards it, because when you get pulled towards it, you get back into the trap of giving your mind to everything that puts you back in the digital world. So that's number one. See how many hours you really need to be on your phone, on your laptop. Stick to it, enjoy it, do your job, do whatever the digital world requires you to do when it's necessary. But when that's done, you come back and you take care of yourself, you take care of what it really feeds you to be a human. Spend time in nature. So cliche, but take a walk or do breath work or do something in nature. Play football, do something in nature without your phone, without your electric devices with you. It's crucial. Maybe even you can start with 10 minutes, but it takes you back to your natural habitat. It takes you back to the essence of being human. It is so important to be in a place where you're not boxed, because in the modern world we are often in a box. If you're in an office, if you're in the car, if you're in your house, if you're in a public transport, if you're in a shopping mall, whether you're aware of it or not, you are inside a box. Therefore, you're not thinking on a natural basis with a clear head. Because when you're in these environments, there are signals that are affecting your thought process. There are advertisers that are affecting your thought process. There are other humans that most of them or many of them are anxious that are walking next to you, that you pick up their thoughts subconsciously, which takes away your natural way of living, your natural essence of being a human. So I said all that to explain why it is so important to walk in nature, preferably alone, or just spend time in nature. Just sit and listen to the sound of water for some time. Maybe go spend some time, light a fire and just look at fire. Exchange energy with it. Because fire is something that that gives you energy. It makes you feel alive because of its energy, because it is one of the elements: water, fire, wind, earth. It is so important to balance your elements. So that is one way. The other way is, let's say, for example, you work 8 hours in the day, 9 hours. So 9 minus 24, how many hours you have left? It is so important when you work, you only work 9 hours, not less, not more. And it is so important that you have a plan for what to do with the rest of those hours. Let's say 6 to 8 hours sleep. And then there's another time left. What do you do in those hours? Do you just passively scroll on social media and let your time just go and give your attention away to the system? Or, because while you're doing that, you're still in that digital world that's affecting your mind and your human behavior. Or you could just stay back. You could use yoga, you could do meditation, you could go for a run, you could take a hot shower or a cold shower, whichever you feel like. But when you're in that process, be in that process. If you're taking a shower, enjoy the shower. If you're eating food, make connection with your food. Be grateful for that food and appreciate that food and feel that food's energy that's going to your body. What you eat, what your diet is very important, but in this video, that's not the concern. So my main point, going back to the main point, how to stay natural in the digital world. Let's say you work 5 days in a week. Do you really take your weekends off, or you're still worried about work, you're still worried about bills, you're still concerned about the digital world on social media, trying to adjust yourself to the things that you really don't need and they do not necessarily help you develop as a human being, which are the things that the capitalistic system has injected and makes us feel that we need them, whereas we don't. We have the perception that we need certain stuff. But all this stems from a digital world. And again, the key point here, I may be repeating myself, but it is repetition that really helps you understand something. And that is remaining natural. Just to go back again, why is being natural so important in a digital age? Simply because you are in the digital world and you do everything in your work with your devices and all that to plant a seed, to bear fruit. What is the point if you do all that and you're not healthy when it comes to enjoying the fruit? Just keep that in your head. Think about it. Remain natural. Find habits to be a natural human. There are many, many things you could do. You could go spend time in the forest, and they're free. They're free. And the thing is, when you get caught up in the digital world, that's encapsulated by the capitalism ideology. They want you to consume. They want you to be on your phone, so you spend your money. And this is how you win. You hit 2 birds with 1 stone when you go to forest, when you spend time in nature. 1, you don't spend your money. 2, your mind and spirit becomes healthy. You can take care of your body during the week as well while you go to work. You could work out, you could go for runs, anything, but it's so important to balance everything. And this is not a go to the digital world. I mentioned it has a lot of advantages, but if we don't balance, we get caught up in that digital world, we will not enjoy its fruits. We can really enjoy its fruits when we remain natural as humans, and vice versa. And vice versa. If we really get caught up in keeping ourselves natural in every way, we will miss out on these amazing accomplishments of the digital world, of technology. It is all based on our perception, if it's bad or good. But if there's an actual way to see AI in a positive way while remaining natural, then it's amazing. Not just AI, everything with technology, our devices, our laptops, the things that are created by a human mind. There are amazing things we could do with technology. So why miss out on the digital world? And why miss out on these great, amazing, natural things that we have? Why not balance both? Why not remain natural in a digital world? So, the end goal, my purpose with making this video is to share my views and not make someone do something and necessarily say this is the way. My question is simply, why not enjoy the digital world while remaining a natural human? Tranquilla, balance. So thank you so much for listening. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, like, comment, subscribe.